opened for me, and I'm not even using those where I am right now. So for me to insist that it must be this or it must be that only, then when a season changes, you lose relevance. That's why some people are relevant in one season because what they had was valuable, was needed in that season. And then another season came and they refused to unleash the other dimension of them. We're all Christians here. That story in Luke talks about the master who was traveling, and he gave somebody 10 minas. He gave another one 5 minas. He gave another one 1. So you have to ask yourself, what is it that I have that can be of value to me that I've ignored, that I'm not paying attention to, that I'm not polishing, that I'm not honing? And maybe one of those things that you have ignored is what will open the door to where the other thing that you have will now be required. So value is that consciousness that I must always have an offering. I must never serve. I must never be alive and say I have nothing. Because one of the most ridiculous stories of solution is the prophet Elijah and that widow. Because I was thinking that Elijah would bring money from the Prophets Association purse. Like, natural way to show care, right? But the man came, after he heard the woman's problem, he now came to the house and asked a stupid question. So what do you have? Thank God for good character and good upbringing. Because at that point, some of us Americans would be like, dude, are you trying to insult me? I came all the way to your office yesterday. I cried, I wailed, I told you the whole story. So why are you asking me if I had something, will I come to you? Sometimes we're waiting for deliverance to come from outside. Everything that you need to succeed is inside of you. God is not going to whisk you up to heaven one night when you're sleeping and say, girl, I forgot something very important. Let me quickly do surgery and put it inside. And then send you back. It's not going to happen. It's there. Guess what? You are going to be walking around this earth until one day you have an aha moment. Maybe somebody tastes your food and say, this is so good. I've been looking for where I can you package this for me? There's a lady that is doing meat pie big. Now, it's just, people are just demanding that meat pie anyhow. It was a hobby until she showed up at a meeting like this where I was speaking and I was talking about monetizing your passion. And she started taking it seriously. And today it's a serious business. But guess what? I get free meat pie every time I show up. Amen. So at the end of the day, if I look inside me, I have to ask myself, what can give me money? What are the skills? What are the giftings that I have that have been useful for me in the past and even now? And the ones that I'm imagining that will bring me money. And write all of it down and then coordinate it. What can I serve now? I want to say that you're offering what you are offering per time. And that is not for me to decide. That's not for me to tell you what it is. But when you pay attention to it, you know, what value am I serving today? As important as you are, the value you may serve today is to open the door for somebody or to help somebody fix a flat tire on the way and get a card. You get what I'm saying? When you know as a human being, there's all kinds of things inside of me that I can put forth, you just never know which one is going to open the door for you. I've done a business with someone who I delivered on time, and because of that, they gave me business in multiple millions just because of doing one thing right. I have developed business and reputation to a point where I needed to do something one time, and I was like, how do I raise money? How do I raise money? And I said, you know what? Let me offer some part of my company to somebody, and I raised $50,000 just from that. So value can be, it's all here and here. And it's all that discernment per time. So again, I'm going to leave you with that question to say, when are you going to start using what you have to get what you want? And it's not in the order. I haven't told you something that I'm still working on that I just shared with you today about networking and connecting. And I'm telling you, there are some times that you're going to invest in one relationship. Recently, I watched a video, one relationship that will change your life. A lady with Oprah, she made a Instagram page, opportunity. Did you know about that? Opportunity. She just wanted the opportunity to meet Oprah. She made that Instagram page. And people started reposting her posts until Oprah got to Canada and asked, where is this lady? She here? And she's a teacher. And Oprah said, I'm coming to your school tomorrow. No, now, Pastor G, what did that involve any skill? That's inspiration. You understand? In the moment, value in the moment. So for me, when to understand value is to understand that I can be who I need to be part-time when I'm inspired. So being inspired to be humble, being inspired to stay, competent, being inspired to serve no matter how big you get, being inspired to be relatable, being inspired to still be of benefit to people. All those things are value that you bring to the table. And sometimes that's the only reason why you'll be relevant. So I'm going to leave the rest to questions, Pastor G. Let's go.